Hey guys, Gamer of Gamers in the Zone, here with another episode of Epic Battle Fantasy IV. Last time, we ended up actually dying to this enemy over here, so I took some time offline to buy the rest of the equipment from the equipment shop over here, as well as taking the time to buy a few coffees with the gold that we had. And I think I'm going to save that guy for later. Now, I'm recording this at a time I'm a bit worried about, so to be sure that this doesn't end up being a failure of a recording or anything, I'm gonna move this things to a different save file for this episode in particular. Anyway, it seems we have some new enemies, so let's whip out good old ScanBot to see what we got this time. We have the yellow Jellies, a jellyfish which uses only thunder attacks and can charge up magic. Alright, so to get started, I'm of course going to have Lance cast an airstrike on these guys, which takes them out instantly. Good move. Then, okay, they're very weak to ice spells, so I don't think we ever got a chance to show off Ice Shard yet, so let's show it off here. That's pretty good damage for these particular enemies. Okay, it's charging something up, so let's quickly take it down. So let's have Natalie fire another one of those. And then we can get a move on to the next wave. Which we have more toxic squids. How are we doing on levels? We're all level 19, so we should stand a fighting chance. It also has a large variety of weaknesses and stuff, so I'm certain that our current party members out should be able to do fine against that. Has decent weakness there, so let's go ahead and, why don't we test out our soul arrow, since we never got to show that off yet. So it's a holy arrow. Share some of your buffs with me, alright? Oh, jeez. Good thing I stocked up on some coffees, because that's going to be a bit of trouble. Well, I'm going to need Lance to use this turn to get Natalie back up. And let's whip out Matt for now and go ahead and get some protection going. That way they can't deal as massive of damage. Alright, in terms of what we currently have out, there's a variety of different attacks that can deal good damage, so let's go with good old Gaia Blossom, since that's able to make them tired, which can lower their accuracy and evasion. That's usually a good move for Anna to do. So that's going to be my objective these next few turns. Alright, and let's keep those defenses high. Then, Lance, why don't you... The only useful ability he has is some lightning spells, so let's unleash a plasma wave at this time. Oh geez, if they focus both of their... Okay, maybe I should have been paying a bit more attention. Alright, let's get Natalie out here so Natalie can revive Matt. And just for this turn, whip out Lance again. We're going to cast another Gaia Blossom so we can really try and get these guys tired, which does not appear to be working at all. So, what can I do this turn that I haven't done yet? Or at least haven't shown off? The only useful attack he has is the Plasma Shot. So that's what I'm going to focus my attacks on with him. Oh, you think you can get away with something like that? Alright, come on, I need to focus my attacks on this guy, because I really want to get him tired. There we go. Alright, let's get Matt back out here. I'm going to go ahead and use this turn to cast Heal More. Or no, let's just cast regular healing, because it's really Matt that needs the help. And then get our defenses back up for this turn. Want to keep those defenses high. As long as those guys are tired, they their accuracy lowering isn't really that big of a deal. Because, yeah, as long as I keep getting them tired, I'm not worried about them at all. So let's unleash a decent move here. They're very weak to Earth, Holy, and Lightning attacks. So that deals 80, that deals 85, and that deals 80. So our strongest attack at the moment is Quake, which deals 85. How much damage is our normal attack is already super powerful at this point. I've been focusing maybe a bit too much towards trying to get that leveled up. So let's go ahead and, yeah, just go ahead and keep casting some regular attacks with them, because we're already getting decent power out of that. And then, how powerful is our Thunderbolt? Not very powerful. So let's cast a Shine on these guys. Okay, good thing I casted that. So yeah, Anna just keeps casting Gaia Bloom, and like, it gets to the point that they're basically never going to be able to hit. And, of course, let's keep having Matt just keep using regular attacks, considering how powerful they are. That should finish him off. Just barely not enough to finish him off. And, oh geez, Anna needs to be healed badly. First things first, Matt, you finish that one off. Calamari for dinner. Alright, then I'm going to have Anna focus this turn towards casting, where is it? Should I try the refresh status effect? No, renew is stronger for now, until I start upgrading refresh. And while Natalie's stats are lowered, let's get Lance out here. Because Lance has some decent abilities himself. Once again, trying to lower accuracy. Not that that's going to do anything, because, again, we're already at a point where it's like, we're on the verge of victory here. I wonder if I can unleash a stronger attack, though. Because strongest attack would be Spark Arrow. Because I can take a few turns activating some stronger attacks, and it got stunned. So I'll not have to worry for a little bit about that. But yeah, let's keep going with those regular attacks, because they're quite powerful at the moment. So let's go with... keep activating that Plasma Shot for Lance. Alright, the poison effect has worn off on it. So now it should be smooth sailing to finish this guy off. And there we go. Medal earned, level 20. Let's go. As well as keep moving. We also have these enemies down here, but let's take a quick moment to look at anything we might be able to level up. Let's upgrade that slowdown, because that's a powerful ability. What else could be useful to upgrade at this time? Let's say that's the most useful thing. His weapon status effect was Stagger. A badge that boosts MP. That could be a little bit useful. Let's upgrade that. And that's a powerful ability, so let's keep that well upgraded. And I know I'm beginning our next encounter a little bit early, but I thought it would be a good idea to start now. So to get started, these guys have a bit of a resistance to bomb attacks, so I do still think, though, that while Lance is out, I'm going to get started immediately with the airstrikes. In which it's, of course, staggered now. So let's whip out that shock arrow to finish it off. And then it has no weaknesses to that, so let's see how much damage a Swift Slash deals to these guys. Not a lot. And one of them's charging up. Oh, is that going to stun him even more? It is! Okay, so looking at it like this, Lance's abilities aren't very useful here, so let's whip out Natalie and see what she can do. Because she can cast some decently powerful ice spells. So let's focus on the one that's preparing that charge attack. Then let's prepare another Swift Slash, because that'll take out one of them. And then we can cast a Frost Arrow and freeze that guy over there, making it to where none of them get a chance to attack. Alright, that leaves only one left. And down it goes. It doesn't even perform its counter when killed, since that's the last enemy we took out. Metal earned Treasure Thief. We have the Debilitate skill now. What's that metal do? Where is it? I know it's over here, so... here we go. Collect 111 treasure chests. Those chests aren't left out there for you, but you seem to take them anyway. Okay, so there's a lot of treasure chests then. Alright then. Moving on. We got even more enemies now. I work for the Department of Clean and Renewable Energy. I have just completed a feasibility study of this area. It is in fact not worthwhile to install a wind farm within this facility, as there is no wind indoors. I thought wind farms created the wind though. That's why there's always a lot of wind near them. That's why computers need small windmills to cool them. You may be onto something. I think you'd make a great engineer someday. So which way do you think we should go now? I agree, let's do that. I was asking never mind. Alright, so still a lot of paths here for us to take. I believe, first things first, let's go ahead and save. And let's take on this guy over here. Because, oh boy, there is a lot to deal with over here. So to get started, let's whip out Lance. And have him get going with those airstrikes. Which, not the kind of airstrike I wanted, but okay. Then, let's focus on... I don't know what I want to focus on this turn, because there's a lot I could attack at the moment. Why don't we go for the yellow jelly, since it's pretty weak to ice attacks at the moment. That way we can focus on freezing this guy over here, so we don't have to worry about him for a little bit. Of course, that guy gets unfrozen. So this will be interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Matt focus his regular attacks towards the toxic squid. Lance, I think I would like you to activate the plasma wave on these guys. And then Anna, keep using the frost arrow to freeze that guy down there. Oh, that's not a good counter move. Okay. I think it's a bad idea to have Lance out on the field at the moment. So let's get him out of here and get something else going. Next up, let's focus all out on some holy attacks on the other slime. So start with the Shine. A regular attack from Matt, which was more than enough to finish it off. Now we can start trying to tire this guy out over here. And what's that going to do? Is that just going to... Okay. Oh, and it managed to stun it for a few turns. That's a good move. Let's see here. Maybe we can targets. That'll be useful. If we can weaken it, that'll be good. Oh, well, that weakened it. Oh my goodness, it is getting wrecked right now. Alright, that'll deal good damage and tire it out. And this should finish it off. Not a lot of XP, but it was enough to get Anna to level up. And now we have the Lightning Badge. Increases thunder and stun resistance. I think that would be a very useful equip to have while we're here. Oh, I have nothing equipped for Lance. Let's get some things equipped for him. So let's go with that, and of course equip that. See, I just now realized I had nothing equipped for him. Then next up, let's go up against this guy over here. Which we now have... Okay, we've seen these guys before. They're all weak to ice attacks. I don't have a whole lot of useful stuff against these guys until then, so... Mainly ice and lightning attacks, so let's focus... Matt, you focus ice attacks on those guys over there. We take those guys out quickly, then freeze that one, then we pretty much only have to worry about the fire ones. Next, let's focus a... How powerful is our lightning attack? It's at 80, so that's quite powerful. One hit, wow. I was not expecting that to take it out so quickly. These guys also are super weak to being frozen though, so let's go ahead and do that. And freeze this guy up here. That should allow me the opening to do a few... Okay. That changes things. So I don't want to take this turn towards getting a barrier up, because I want to be ready for the next wave. And of course I finish off with the counters. We can go all out on these guys. This is a lot here. And I know for a fact that Lance isn't going to be very useful against these guys, so let's just, for now, try and focus all out on using ice attacks on these guys here. Alright, not bad power. So let's see if maybe... I want a widespread attack for these guys, so let's try the Swift Slash to see if that finishes them off. It does not. That could be trouble. Oh, that's right, I forgot I had Hurricane. We never got to try out this ability yet. That should be enough to finish them off. Alright, let's get a scan on these guys to see what we're up against. Nice try. These are green jellies, a jellyfish which only uses poison attacks. They're even weak to their own element. Yikes. That'll make them easy for me to take out. All three different jellies are weak to ice attacks. Something I'll be pointing out there. Alright, I can just head over here to heal. Making it real easy to just go up against these guys one by one. I am going to make sure I save after each battle, just to make sure I don't have to go fighting everyone again. I just realized that these jellyfish have eyes. I just now realized that. Alright, I think for these guys, I think it'll be a good idea to focus, well, first things first, let's scan them to see what we're up against. But I think I know what the weakness of these guys are. Yep, okay, these are blue jellies, a jellyfish which uses only water attacks and may target other foes too. All these guys are also very weak to poison. So I would think that a high-level poison attack would also get them pretty good. Of course, I don't have any poison abilities at the moment, so let's whip out that plasma wave to deal decent damage to those guys. And then freeze one. Specifically, one of them. Okay, that guy's charging something up, so we may want to deal with them this next turn. Alright then. Oh, that's not going to work, though. Those guys have immunity to fire, but I need to prevent those guys from doing that. They have a slight resistance to being airstrike, but at least that'll take that one out. And then I can freeze that one over there. These guys are very weak. I was really expecting something stronger than this. Nonetheless, they're going down. Although I find it odd that, oh, there's still one more wave. It's not over yet. And of course it's something difficult. Alright, let's freeze the lightning squid. And of course, this one time it doesn't get frozen. And Lance is in a bit of danger. So now might be a good time to... Actually, no, we need Lance out to cast airstrikes on these guys. Oh, that's the strong one. Wall's left here. Let's see if Swift Slash can finish those guys off. It did not. Nonetheless, one of these we should be able to finish off. Let's go with that one. Actually, that was probably a bad idea. And both of them are still alive. No matter, they're pretty much pathetic now. I can easily take them out with regular attacks. Moving on. We got some more treasure. Alright, quick save again. Leaving only this guy left over here. Ooh, that guy's staggered. What do we got here? Let's start by having... That's weak to ice attacks, so let's have Matt unleash that against that guy. Can't think of anything widespread that the others have, so why don't we prepare... Actually, let's take the time to whip out Scanbot this turn to see what these guys are. These are lightning sprites. A creature that embodies the spirit of thunder uses, of course, thunder attacks. So I would think then that they're weak to that. So maybe if I... No, they're... Let's focus this turn towards taking out this guy over... No, let's freeze this guy over here. Deal with those guys next turn, and oh geez, that's a bit dangerous, especially with that in play. Good thing they're down for this turn, so now I can cast a few more attacks. Also, I don't think Lance is a very good party member to have for enemies like these. They're very weak to earth attacks, which I don't have a lot of anything useful against them for that. I do have Pulse, though, which deals decent damage, not enough, though. And Frost and Arrow against that one over there. Okay, they're charging up another attack. Both of them are, which leaves me a bit worried. What's their resistance to being frozen? Not too high, so I could try and freeze one of them. Let's freeze that one. And I don't feel safe. Let's cast the healing spell this turn, because I'm unsure if we'll be able to survive that. Because, yeah, like always, it's a strong attack. Anyway, we are getting close to taking them down. We just need a little bit more damage done to them. So let's cast a powerful attack on you, which somehow wasn't enough to take them down? Really? Alright, let's get Lance back out here, because Lance at least has airstrike that he can use to finish that one off. And then we can use some sort of widespread damaging attack for this guy. Let's go with Hurricane. Alright, it's finished. Was a little bit worried there that some party members may die, but we got them. But yeah, now we have a lot of paths we can go down here. So let's start over here. Because I think, yeah, we can get this lever open and get that open. We also have this way down here that we have not taken yet. That going down this way, we can get to another battery and a treasure chest containing a steel key. Which I think somewhere in the factory I saw a steel key here somewhere. And I think that gives us up to, if I remember correctly, oh, only 2 batteries? I thought we collected another battery from somewhere else. Like, wasn't there a battery up here at one point? Well, there's one in there, but it's pretty far over. And there's the chest I remember. Well, except I remember another one that could be unlocked with a silver key, or a steel key. Which I think I remember it being over here. Yeah, it was over here. We could unlock this and get our hands on a space helmet. Okay. Oh yeah, what was it? Well, it doesn't matter now, we got this area open. We just need to find a few more batteries, leaving the only way we can go now is up here. Another door? Is there even enough batteries for it? I'm confused. Just don't attack yourself in confusion. I'm not that dumb. Alright, what do we got here? I used to work as an IT guy here, but then they tried to fire me for browsing... Oh, is that supposed to be a Reddit? All day? So I ran off with all the passwords to their user database. I take no responsibility for any problems which that may have caused. They can't prove it was me anyway. I use like 7 proxies. I like your style, but why are you still here then? Well, I'm trying to steal as much classified data as I can, now that I have full access to everything. But there's actually some data that no one seems to have permissions for. Kinda strange, really. Yeah, that's very strange. We have more treasure over here. Now, I would think there would be one more battery. Did I miss one somewhere in the facility? Because I'm pretty sure I looked everywhere. I'll have to do a bit of... Oh! Over here. We can... Okay, do that. Which doesn't really do a whole lot for us. Oh, I see. We opened that door to get the 1 battery, and... Oh, that's right, I already picked them back up. So we opened that door over there to get the other battery, which... Actually, wait, oh, we're gonna have to fight that thing to get to the battery. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but it seems we are gonna have to fight that thing. We are a bit more leveled up now, and we are a bit stronger. Though I am still a little bit worried, so let's fight some enemies. And see if we can maybe get a little bit more leveled up. Alright, good start. We have more enemies though, so as always, let's whip out that scan bot. For these new enemies, we have the Thunderbird, a bird that uses thunder and wind attacks, has high evade. All these guys are weak to wind attacks, so casting Hurricane should be a good spell for these guys. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Lance has Shockwave. Which... Do a barrel roll. Too slow. Okay, I'm glad I chose to do that, because that was strong. Anyway, only 1 guy left, so let's finish him off. And move on to the next wave, which has more enemies to deal with. At least we... Although those guys are also very weak to wind attacks, so we just keep unleashing the same combo and we'll take these guys out in no time. Because, yeah, at this point, we just keep doing that combo, these guys will go down quickly. And only a small number left that a simple attack like that can easily take them out. And okay, there was nothing there. There is something, and I did not get the chance to read that. I kind of wish I did. Now I'm a bit angry that I didn't get to read that. Let's take a moment to upgrade some more skills while I'm thinking about it. Because we have some strong attacks now. So let's give this ability to Lance, because I believe that's the right ability for him. Then, there's quite a few things we can upgrade here. Let's whip out that, we can whip out that. Lots of things we can whip out here. I think that's expert bomb magic. Let's max out the regular bomb magic so we can get ready for that. Oh, that's a one that targets all foes. Okay. Is this also one that targets all foes? Yep. So Anna's starting to learn widespread attacks now. One of them's already... Except bomb attacks don't do anything to those guys. They are very weak to earth attacks, so... Let's whip out that Gaia Blossom. Oh, some of them are already down. Okay. I could easily just do that and they'll already be finished. Except one of them survived, unfortunately. No matter, it'll only take a regular attack to finish that one off. And we got these guys now. Enemies that cannot be damaged with earth attacks, so let's whip out that airstrike. Well, these guys have a lot of bad things, so I'm gonna have to rely off some bomb attacks. See we now? Right. Let's cast Aqua Arrow, because that's reasonably powerful against these guys. Oh, that's right, those guys are charged up. I forgot about that, meaning that we're about to take massive damage. Lance is probably dead. Yep. Okay, at least that one's down. Alright, Natalie, we need you to revive. Then, we're gonna cast another airstrike against that guy over there. Then, cast a renew on Lance, because Lance, at least one of them, I don't want both of them to die, so if I get lucky here in that none of them go after Anna, that gives me a chance to have Anna heal. Ooh, that should finish off. Okay, not quite. Close, though. Alright, let's actually get you frozen. Because if... Alright, let's get a healing spell in. Because I do not want Anna to die. Ooh, the counter took that one down. That one's charging up a strong attack, so let's get attack focused on them. First things first, though, that last enemy needs to go down, so one last airstrike. Then we can unleash a strong earth attack, so let's get Matt out here for that. Then let's see if I can freeze him. So if I can, that should buy me some time. Oh no, that's right, it has regen. I forgot about that. That completely prevents me from being able to do anything. No matter, though, we still won. We now have the camo suit. Randomly casts med pack between turns. Like camo skirt, actually, is what that is. That, I think, will have some usefulness because it can randomly cast a healing spell. Though I don't know how much it can be leveled up at the moment. Actually, a reasonable amount. Well, I wonder what this grants. Some reasonable power there. There's also the fur dress, but I don't think that'll be too useful at the moment. So for now, how is that defensive-wise? It has a similar defense, but less attack and evasion compared to this. Wait, did I open up the forge, or did I open up... Because that can't be leveled up. So let's go ahead then and put on randomly cast medpack. I think medpack will be more useful here. So having the random chance of casting medpack I think will be more useful. Now let's get some more skills upgraded, because we could really use them at this time. To start, a lumber is an advanced earth magic, which isn't bad, but at the same time there are plenty of other good abilities, like the Gaia Bloom I could focus towards. So yeah, why don't we focus maxing that out, and then we can learn that. As well as maybe increase the power of some of these arrows. Increase that limit break. And now for Matt. For good old Matt, we can learn Screamer, as well as let's also learn Flood. Then we can learn Big Spark and Expert Thunder Attack. Well, actually, some of these attacks are a bit weaker and could be much more useful, so why don't we do some of these instead? Most specifically, let's upgrade Light Blade. And with that, our skills are once again maxed out. I'm gonna save and go up against this enemy up here. Because now we have another new set of opponents to deal with. So let's whip out a summon. All of these guys are... I probably should have debuffed them rather than scan with Matt, because if these guys are charged up, then this is going to be very dangerous. So these are Thunder Elementals, a powerful monster which uses Thunder and Bomb attack. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to whip out Natalie and have her put up a barrier. So I get the feeling this is going to be very powerful. And let's see if I can... let's test out the new Lumber ability, now that we have it. Won't be very useful against those guys, but let's see how powerful this is. We've got a lot of spare logs in Greenwood, so I'm putting them to good use. Alright, so it is a very good thing I took the time to get that maxed out, because, yeah, Matt died still. Alright, so let's whip out Lance, since he's not still fully healed. And have him cast Medpack on Anna. Although I probably should have gone with something else. Actually, Lance isn't too useful here. So yeah, I probably made the good choice then. So all these guys are relatively weak to Earth, so Gaia Blossom will be quite useful here. Because if I can get a decent amount tired, that'll leave me with some decent opportunities. Alright, one of them's charging up, so keep at it with the Gaia Bloom, Xana. I'm gonna have Natalie cast Heal More. And then Lance, what can I do with you? Not a lot at the moment, I'd say. So let's just have you cast something that can at least hurt them. How powerful is your regular attack? Okay, that powerful, except Snipe is also reasonably powerful at the moment. So let's cast a Snipe on this one over here. Okay, it managed to stagger them at least. Ooh, the counter. Lots of attacks aimed toward Lance right now. Alright, so let's get Matt back out here. Keep casting the Gaia Blooms. Then, why don't we... Let's use Tundra on this guy over here. And then, Natalie, you can cast some reasonably decent attacks. For this one, why don't we get this one taken out, since that one's running low on health. Okay, that one's charging up. So I think, let's see if Dispelling can get rid of the charge. Okay, it gets rid of the regen, so I can hit it with a Frost Arrow, but it doesn't get rid of the recharge. Or no, it doesn't get rid of the charge, the regular charge. So I still have a chance of at least being able to freeze it there. Storing up energy for a powerful Thunder Blast. And you can say that again. Alright, let's take it out. Alright, then... Focus all out with... Oh wait, that's gonna do nothing. Do I have Toxic? I do, although it's very weak. And freeze it with that. Thank you, No Legs. Go ahead and whip Lance out for something like this, because he can just use a regular attack to finish him off. And then we can whip out the next wave. Which looks quite dangerous, might I add. They're all weak to earth attacks, though, so let's go all out with, Except I need to focus on keeping at least some of them at bay. So to get started... I don't know what I want to do. I know this is going to be very dangerous. Let's get another barrier up. And at least freeze that one so we have a chance at... My prayers were not answered. Rapid fire bomb blasts. It's hard to tell if these guys are machines or animals. Alright. Good thing I put up some defenses. I know we got that, but I think I'll still want Natalie to cast a heal more here. Alright, and then Gaia Blossom, so we can have the chance of getting some of them tired. And then Lance doesn't have very useful abilities here, so I'm going to get him off screen for a little while, so I can use Matt to cast some decently powerful attacks. Let's have him go with... Let's have him use Quake on this guy over here. Can't entirely tell which is stronger yet. Yikes, they're really focusing their attacks towards Anna. So I may need to have... Let's bring Lance back out so because he can cast Med Pack. But yeah, Anna needs to get healed this turn. And why don't we make the barrier even stronger to be additionally safe. Nothing I do there is going to help, so let's keep at it with the Gaia Bloom, since that can make them more and more tired over time. That's still a powerful attack. That's what worries me there. Okay, that one's staggered. So I do have a chance of at least taking that one out if I want, except I think I want Lance to go ahead and cast Med Pack on Anna. Then, Widespread Earth Magic. Not a whole lot of good options here. So I think, for the time being, let's just go at it with another Gaia Bloom. And then keep at it with the... Let's actually go ahead and whip Matt back out. So we can cast... Let's see how much Tundra deals to this guy. A little bit more damage, I'd say. Oh yikes, that's a lot of damage. That one's really focusing on support at the moment. It's really giving us the opening to really land some hits here. As long as we don't get unlucky or anything. Alright, that one's down. I'm gonna bring out Natalie. Now that she's not staggered, because we now have a chance to take this guy out. What was that, a lightning elemental? Oh, that's the attack that can sometimes make you go berserk, so we'll want to be wary of that. So, I'd say next... They're reasonably tired. I know that holy attacks can sometimes weaken them. So why don't we cast an attack on you, and of course it does nothing. Actually, Matt just learned Flood, which is an expert water attack. That should deal good damage there, and then we can cast an ice attack to probably finish it off. Nope, just barely not enough. Ooh, lucky med pack. And a lucky summon. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna have Matt dispel that thing. So all of its buffs are gone. Then, Natalie, you try and see if you can get it weakened with a holy spell. Well, actually, no, let's just focus all out on the attack. So we're close to taking this thing out. Then cast that to freeze it so we have more time. That should finish it off. And there we go. Okay, I remember seeing this over here shining, so I'm glad I took the time to pick that up. We now have the Thunder Elemental as a pet. Costs 45 SP, targets all foes, may stagger targets. Power 100. So this thing is quite powerful. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but now we have to have our rematch against this guy over here. So let's plan out what we're gonna use and think about how we're gonna do this. Let's level up Cleaver, because we're gonna need some strong attacks. Yeah, really try to level up those limit breaks so we stand a bit more of a chance. So we're gonna need it. Upgrade that. We're really at some point gonna want to get that revive spell upgraded. So that'll also be a useful attack. Let's upgrade. Despite Lance having a variety of attacks, I think it'll be best to give him an airstrike upgrade, because his bomb attacks are definitely the most useful here. Let's see if there's anything we can get upgraded at this time. We can get this upgraded. Oh, we can have his hat maxed out. Okay. And then nothing else useful we can upgrade there. We can upgrade Thor's hammer with some of our newfound abilities. We can upgrade Natalie's staff. I was hoping to use those gems for something else, but we're going to need to use them now for some strong abilities. So let's see what else might be useful here. I think it might be useful to use the Golden Dragon, since it may stun targets, boost the power of Thunder skills, may cast Spark with certain skills, counterattacks with normal attack. So that's at level 3. That's not as powerful as Heaven's Gate. It doesn't have as much accuracy, but with it having some lightning properties, it may be a more useful ability to use against this foe we're going up against. Let's also upgrade Lance's gun. And I think that should be good. Oh, that's right. I want Matt to equip this for the round. Because while it does have weaker attack, the lightning properties should allow it to deal more damage to these enemies. So the first thing I'm going to do real quickly, let's go ahead and whip out some of our pals here, get a barrier up so we can get some protection against these guys. And then, do these guys have any earth resistances? Yes, they do, so that's not going to be a very useful ability. I can at least stun one of them when it gets to that point, but I think for the start of this match, it may be best to just immediately go all out with the Oblivion. Well, actually, not yet. We just started. I'm gonna say not yet. Alright, have Anna take one of them down. They still deal lots of damage, so we gotta be careful. Seems to know a lot of my attacks. I'm flattered. Alright, I am glad we did that. So now we can cast Heal more. So we can get a quick heal going. And get another airstrike unleashed. I am getting very lucky with these airstrikes. Why don't we cast Arrow Rain since we'll have enough to take that enemy up there down, as well as deal a bit of damage to the our main target. Yeah, I knew that was happening at some point. Of course, that does nothing. Let's whip out that revive spell. Then, let's get Matt out here and start having him do some stuff. These guys are weak to mostly thunder-based attacks. So with our current attack, that's not going to do much. A regular attack will still deal a lot of damage, though, considering what we currently have stored up. So let's just go ahead and use a regular. Well, actually, let's focus this turn towards getting some defenses up, because these guys also have strong physical attacks. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. So let's unleash a Spark Arrow. To focus on damage dealing. Uh-oh. Okay, Anna's down now. Don't die, Anna. I don't want to be the only girl in the party again. No power in the universe can stop me. Alright, we're at that point again where I'm going to need to start focusing on healing. So, let's whip out Lance and have him use Med Pack on Anna, because it's very likely that we're going to get some more deaths here. Oh, of course it has to be Natalie that dies. The one character I didn't think that was going to die. Alright, and then immediately cast Heal more, because we need to heal. And get back to focusing on the attack. Jeez, these guys are tough. There is just no mercy from these guys. Alright, risky move, but I'm gonna go all out on trying to take one of them out. Because if my prayers had not been answered. Leaving me, once again, having to, Oh, the counter! Oh, the counter saved us. Oh, the beautiful counter. Alright, let's use some coffees and revive some characters. Alright, so those guys revived, so let's use a pineapple to heal everyone up. And yeah, just keep everything like this. Whip out Matt so he can get revived as well. Alright, and then cast Renew. Alright, allowing us to do some stuff. Let's get some protection up, though, to see if maybe we'll stand a chance against withstanding some of their attacks. The counters are definitely helping here, especially the random chance of casting no legs. It's definitely helping. Haven't even had to use any limit breaks this time. That's the really good news with this fight. I was able to get through it all without needing to use a single one. So I was a little bit worried, but we seem to have it in the bag at this point. It's down. And we now have a ton of XP. Alright, so we need to use these two batteries to pick up... Once again, I was on the move and was not ready to read anything like that. It's probably just mentioning what we already know anyway, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Oh dear, there's a lot of stuff here. Why not at this time go ahead and teleport back to the first village? And by doing that, I think we can take some time to look for some... to buy the remaining equipment, maybe. As well as stock up on maybe a few more coffees, because I think we really need to do that. Do we have... Oh, so we bought everything from the equipment shops in both towns now. Yes, I know, the second one I did offline. Still, though. Okay, with that being said... Whoa! Whoa. Oh, the fans. I see what they did there. What do these do? Oh, they lower that lever over there. Okay. I also see a battery over there. And we also found a secret. Wait, okay, so I gotta get to the lever up there in order to open up the way to the battery down there. Which, that's a lot going on right now. So I think I'm gonna call this an episode here, because we are reaching that hour mark, and I do not want to make these episodes too long. So, as always, I'll save progress and everything, and call it there. I probably, while I was out, should have maybe stocked up on a few more coffees. Let's quick go do that, because I really don't want to end up in the middle of a battle and end up running out of coffees. So yeah, let's real quickly go ahead and do that. Actually, story-wise, they said that the food there was pretty bad, so let's get food from the main town. Back at the peaceful Greenwood Village, where we can buy some more stuff. Well, specifically, I'm gonna buy, let's say, about enough coffees to have up to 30 at a time. I know that's probably a lot, but you usually want to hold on to as much coffee as possible, since, you know, Natalie's the only one with the revival spell, and nothing else is, outside of maybe Natalie's limit break as well as, is able to revive party members. Alright, that should be good, though. Next time on Epic Battle Fantasy 4, we shall enter the waste disposal plant, and I think maybe get our hands on the remaining batteries to have access to the boss by then. So yeah, we still have a decent ways to go. I definitely told you guys this is one of the longest areas in the game. And for a good reason, because it goes on for quite a while. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and stay excellent, everyone.